And here is Jackson Holiday.
The second baseman, Jackson.
The 1-1. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's one down. Here's Adley Rutschman. Fights that one away, still 1-2. One down, base is empty. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Off the mark there, and that's ball 3. And that one is lifted in the air. Ward brings it in. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Tried hitting 101 and it wasn't happening. And we're back. And today's starter, Zach Eflin. What do you look for here?
And
anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And next for L.A., Nolan Schanuel. Henderson, off-balance feet. There's 1. Onto O'Hearn. 2. Here's Trout. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a ground ball. What a stop. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And that skips in the dirt. There's a swing and a drive. Gone off the rocks in center. Touch him all time. So 2 away with nobody on. Jorge Soler up at the plate. He swings and fouls one off.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Oh, he gloves it. New inning getting started. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Hard on the ground to first. He'll do it himself. 1 out in the second. Ramon Urias now at the plate. 1 down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Ohapi makes the grab. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball.
2 outs, base is empty. Lifted in the air down the left side. Ward pulls that one down, and that'll do it. Back here at Angel Stadium at the plate, Logan O'Hoppe. And it's caught for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But
this one swung on and hit well, way back there. And that's going to bang against the wall. Round second, digging for third. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time.
Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And next for the Angels, Luis Rengifo. And he grounds one back up the middle, tosses to first, 2 away. Here comes Chris Taylor.
Nice. The third baseman, Chris Taylor.
Throw into third. Now a chance for Zach Neto. Fastball for a strike. And the count 1-2. Taylor at third with 2 away. That one back there. And that gets down in the corner.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
And that's down. A base hit. The throw in.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And that's downstairs. Now 2-2.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Spoils the 2. Strike pitch, and he'll see another. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. He sends it out of here, and they add to the lead. It's 7-0. Base is empty with 2 away. Taylor Ward digs in now. That's ball 4. Tried another sweeper, but couldn't find his zone. Runner at first with 2 away. Jorge Soler, the next to hit for the Angels. Kerstad makes his way towards it, and he makes the catch. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. This is Dylan Carlson. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. And that one is out of here. He circles the bases. It's 7-1. And the batter now, Kobe Mayo. On a strike. The pitch. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Heston Kerstad will hit next. Now fly ball to right center. Trout settles under it. Squeezes it. That's out number 2. Jackson Holiday, the next to hit for the Orioles. 2 down, nobody on. Just missed. Swings and chases a low one there. Ohapi gathers, throws to first, and it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the bottom of the inning. Now it's going to be Logan Ohapi. Just missed.
You know, these Angels doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Here's Joe Adele.
The center fielder, number 7, Joe Adele.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
That's towards center. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away. Here comes
now batting,
Chris Taylor.
third baseman, Chris Taylor.
A little bit low.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And the inning is over. Back in Anaheim, here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Number 35, Adley Rutschman.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now
next for the Orioles, Gunnar Henderson. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Good eye right there. That one ripped. And it hits the fence. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away. So man aboard, Ramon Urias, the next to hit for the Orioles. 2 outs with a runner at third. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Adele moves under it. And that's the 3rd out. And we're back.
And
bottom 4, stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Zach Neto. Out there to center. Puts it away for the out.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Carlson racing after it. He's there. He's got it. 2 away now. 2 outs, bases empty. Mike Trout getting ready to hit. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fastball in for a strike, and the count is 1-2. Oh, look at the stop. Gathers and throws, and they get the out. Back here at Angel Stadium, now the left fielder, Colton Cowser. The 2-1. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Dylan Carlson, the next to hit. Here's a 2-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. And into the box for Baltimore, Kobe Mayo. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The Halos up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss. Struck him. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now Taylor Ward. And it's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
And now 2-2. First and second here, no outs. Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. So digging in, Joe Adell. That one fouled off. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. So first and second with 2 outs. So in now for the Angels, Luis Rengifo. On the ground, right side. On to O'Hearn. Out number 3. Top 6. Now it's the right fielder, Heston Kjerstad. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-2. Popped up. Ohapi settles underneath it. And there's 1 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Jackson Holiday.
So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Reed Detmers.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Fly ball down the line. Ward running hard to get it. He's got it. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Adley Rutschman.
That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Back in Anaheim, here comes Chris Taylor.
Angels, the third baseman, Chris Taylor.
Out to center. Carlson on the move. Hauls it in for the out. So the batting order turns over. Zach Neto digs in now. One out, bases empty. In the air, out towards right center. Carlson snags it, and there's 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. And next for L.A., Nolan Shanuel. Oh, great stop. Fires to first. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going. Now Trout gets a chance to hit.
Now pitching for the Orioles, number 56, Anthony Dominguez.
And it one-hops the wall. Here's the throw to the plate. Coming home. In there safely.
Well done. Drives in the run. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
That's too low. Ball 2. On a line out towards center. Carlson makes the grab, and that is that. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was, because I was the barber.
No, he's in there.
Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
And I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why?
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So, man aboard. And now, Ramon Urias. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
Hard hit left side. That's the first out in the top of the 7th. Hung up in a rundown now. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. 2 outs, bases empty. Colton Cowser now at the plate. Yeah, big swing and a miss. Scale of 1 to 10. How good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3.
Swing and a miss. The high heat. And we're back. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now, Jorge Soler. Chop back up the middle. On to O'Hearn. And a quick out, number 1. Here's the catcher to hit, Logan O'Hoppe. 1 down, base is empty. And it's even up.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's the center fielder, Joe Adell. Strike 2.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Makes the catch, and that is that. Back here at Angel Stadium, now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Dylan Carlson. The 1-1 is fouled off. Now on the bump, Hunter Strickland.
Now
and he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes. attacking these hitters.
Hunter.
And that's
Rick
one away
Land.
as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Now here's the Orioles DH, Kobe Mayo. Got him swinging. 2 down, bases empty. Heston Kjerstad, the next to hit for the Orioles. Check swing, and he went. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
2 strikes.
Got it. And it's a 1-2-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Luis Rengifo. Base hit, center field.
All over that one right there. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing. So that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
And it's into the gap. And now 2 aboard.
Everything came together for him. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting.
Quick feed to second for 1, and that's 2.
Well, that's what you hope for if you're out there on a mound. First and second, nobody out. Somehow get a
Now
ground
back.
ball. He got it right there. Nice double play by the infield.
So 2 down now, and here is Nolan Shanuel. O'Hearn. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 down, base is empty. And a ground ball to first. Shanuel steps on the bag, 2 up, 2 down. So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson.
The batter, number 2.
Here's a 1-1.
Shortstop, Gunnar.
They're down to their final strike.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out.
Into the outfield, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it.
Lifted to left, and that should do it. But it's the center fielder who gets there, and that'll do it.